ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
The broadcasting live from the RDR. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. This is Shop the Point. My point men today are the Dr. Zhivago behind the glass, and Nick DeOrio from Long Island, New York.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's happening, everybody? Obviously, huge news today. If you've watched on Shop the Point News, Ethan Ralph, the Ralph Retort, otherwise known as the Killstream, one of the biggest streams on YouTube, was taken out by an article by the Wall Street Journal. And the Wall Street, just if you haven't read the article, I can't imagine you haven't read it at this point. I was able to read it for free the first day, but now it's on lockdown. So if we have to reference it, we'll go to Nick. But the article basically stated that the article basically stated that from what look, I gotta be honest. I had trouble. As bad as the Wall Street Journal is, and they definitely are a hit piece. They definitely are capable of doing hit pieces against YouTubers. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think this is a PewDiePie situation. I think this is business. And like the title of this video says, I mean, there's a business aspect of charity as well. And I think with Wall Street Journal kills kids, it is a hashtag to really aimed, and I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making all millennial claims or you're a bunch of dumb kids. But it is definitely aimed at people that are taken care of by other people. Because $27,000, $26,000, whatever Ralph raised, there is no way that St. Jude's could ever take that. Not in a million years. I mean, like, look, money's money. Who cares if it comes from a bigot? Money's not money when if you take 26 and your Jewish donors pull out. Or people that just don't want to be involved with people like Ralph. And JF and Coach Red Pill and Mediger and Richard Spencer.
The thought process behind that is, like it or not, $26,000 really isn't the huge number we're making it out to be in terms of the grand scheme of things.
It's really
huge for Extreme, but it's not huge for a company like that. And they're going to chase away their big donors.
Big donors. This is a company that makes a company. We'll stop saying company. A charity that brings in millions of dollars a day, hundreds of millions over a year. $26,000 just to piss off everybody else. Let me put this in very simple YouTube terms, because I'm going to put I put the whole Better Health thing in reality. Got a lawyer on. Showed you how things really work, right? Let me put this into reality. St. Jude Hospital cannot allow to give, no matter how much they're willing to give, clout to the Killstream. Not when they're willing to jump on stream right away and basically goof on a bunch of people being slaughtered. It's just not. Oh, Tommy, it's just edgy boys. They're not really the alt-right. They're not Nazis. Okay, fine. Sure. They can't take your money because other people, real donors, people with real money, they look at that and say, oh, no. We'll take care of that. You get rid of them or we'll pull out. Because it's the reality of the situation. They could have potentially lost millions. They cannot allow to hand clout to Ethan Ralph and his cohorts. They can't allow it because they'd be allowing basically standing on the deathbed of other kids. It doesn't matter. It's just money. We're talking to cancer research. Yeah. I get that. I would rather the 27,000 be there. But if they're going to lose $1 million, that really does kill kids. That might kill kids. You know?
And if you're looking at this from a different perspective, you're maybe not like understanding what we're saying, or you don't want to believe it.
Yeah, because somebody's right. Money is money. No. Money. If I take 25 and lose $1 million, that 25,000 is not worth 24,000. It's worth minus 950,000. Do you get it? That's the reality. I'm just giving you the reality. I wish they would have took the money. Get me wrong.
And look at this shit from a different perspective. I mean, ISIS beheading videos were going up on YouTube, and all of a sudden, all the advertisers pulled out, and now YouTube's losing money.
Yeah, it affects all of us.
If they handled that a little sooner, Coca-Cola wouldn't have pulled out.
St. Jude Hospital, Danny Thomas, the founder, would not allow somebody like Ethan Ralph to stand on the fucking deathbed of cancer-ridden children. That's what it is. When you donate, you get clout. Let's put it in YouTube terms. They can't have that.
They're saying, like, where's the proof? What kind of fucking proof do you need? It only takes one person to pull out.
What about a Jewish donor?
What
about a Jewish donor? Like, what the fuck? You taking money from that guy? A bunch of people are slaughtered in Pennsylvania, and that's like their act. That's their bit, and that's what goes on over there. And it doesn't matter if it's just a goof or it's just a joke. Look, the Ralph retort is not Gamergate, and this ain't 2015 and 14. It's not. This is not a situation where PewDiePie was put in the wrong context by the Wall Street Journal, right? By the Wall Street Journal, and basically lied. They're not lying about what's going on with JF and Ralph and Richard Spencer. That's not a lie. It's true. It's 100% true. That is what goes on over there. Now, my personal beliefs when it comes to free speech and stuff like that is, look, it's no skin off my back that if Ralph's on YouTube or off, it doesn't change my life one iota. I don't care. In fact, I'd rather know where these types of guys are. I'd rather see them. But think of it this way. Let's say you had a business and these guys come in and they start chasing away your business by saying crazy shits about blacks and Jews. All right? You can't tell them to leave? You can't get the fuck out of there? They can claim free speech? Get the fuck out of my bar.
And you can argue whether his show's racist to the cows come home. You can call him a Nazi. You don't have to call him a Nazi. It's really whatever you want. But at the end of the day, he was reading those donations that he got.
He read them. He read them out loud.
He read them out loud. And yeah, you could say you don't own your community. Your community has their own mindset. They're going to say whatever they want. You can't control that. But you certainly can control the words coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? Do you guys remember Arab Andy?
Mm. Yes,
Super chats, text to speech, racist text to speech. Got him. Where is he at now?
He's in jail.
You know.
And I'm gonna be real. I sent Ralph.
And I don't think Arab Andy's a racist. I don't think he's a terrorist. I think he's an idiot. You know.
I sent Ralph a DM the night his streams went down. I said, "Hey man, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. But I'm sorry to see your channel go down.
Yeah, it's a little different after. But you were kind of happy. Let's be honest that he left. It's a little.
I can literally giggle for hours about how it's. I had no fucking idea that stream was going down in 3 hours.
Well, that's what I said. I couldn't. I said I cannot jump on that. When you see it happen, when you see it happen, it's nothing to gloat over. And I have a message for people that are celebrating Ralph's being taken down. Fucking knock it off. This could just as easily be you. Here's the thing with Ralph, what separates it from... I mean, Ralph isn't Prager University, where they're seemingly breaking no rules, okay? And getting punished for it. I think it's a different, a stronger ground for a free speech argument. You know, Ralph isn't a conservative talk show. They're not. He might say he is, but he's not. Not even close. He never was, never was. Ronald Reagan be rolling in his grave. William Buckley, the people that write National Review, that's the conservative movement. Barry Goldwater. They don't know. And I bet, besides Ronald Reagan, I bet they don't even know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know, that's not a conservative movement. It's the scene in Falling Down. I'm an American. You're a sick asshole. That's all that's going on over there. Just a bunch of, and I'm not saying everybody who listens to that show is a fucking Nazi. But some of them are. No,
not at all.
Some of them are.
Not every person who watches Alex Jones is a fucking Nazi either.
No, or a Jew hater. You know? But, I mean, don't you find, I mean, what other possible reason to go on live right after, which by the way, wouldn't be acceptable under any other circumstance. If there was a school shooting, you know, Keemstar would be all over it if some YouTuber he didn't like went on against a school shooting just to talk about a school shooting. There's a guy named Dom is Live. I don't particularly like the guy either, that did something similar after shooting in France. Keem was all over him. He hasn't said boo to JF. He hasn't said boo to the Killstream. Made a lot of money. Made a lot of money off of dead Jews. Guess what? Danny Thomas, St. Jude's Research, they don't need Ralph's money. Bottom line, they don't need it. They don't need it. Nobody got killed. SJ or Wall Street Journal killed. No. Did they?
I mean, it's a huge fucking deal when J Station makes a video about Mac Miller and Keemstar's wondering whether he's gonna fucking monetize it or not.
Ralph literally
but all of a
did
sudden,
nothing
Ralph
wrong.
Retort ends up on Stream Me.
All right, Ralph literally did nothing wrong. It's probably a troll, but let me deal with this. Okay, Ralph, it Stream, and it doesn't matter whether your fans do it or not. Literally broke every TOS rule in the planet. All right. If you don't even make the effort, it's the same thing. Like I don't matter what my fans do. It doesn't matter what goes on there. Yeah, it does. And especially if you don't make any fucking effort, then it looks like I don't know. You're liking what you're saying. I mean, let's be fucking real here. Ralph has a relationship with fucking. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good thing your YouTube channel's doing good. He's connected to Richard Spencer. They're all connected to JF. These guys advocate for the sickest shit going.
Where'd I go?
Where'd you go? What do you mean, where'd you go?
I heard a weird noise.
Yeah, I did.
I heard a weird noise.
It's fucking it's clown. And because I dialed them before by accident. Clown, if you're listening, it was actually a big misdial. It was actually
my face is gone.
Off the thing. Oh yeah, well I could take care of that. Bye. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's funny. The Discord turns it off as soon as somebody calls. That's bizarre.
Well, I got us covered.
Nick's back. So look, you guys can sit there and say you did nothing wrong. I'm not jumping on this fucking. I feel the same way I did Thursday. All right, I'm not jumping on this fucking bandwagon. I'm happy Ralph's gone. But I didn't see him crying when Kraut went down. I didn't see him. It doesn't really go both ways. And I think he'll be fine. He has a huge following. I don't think Alex Jones is missing emails. I don't think Ralph's gonna miss any emails. Fuck! I was gonna wait. That's goddamn. It's fucking clown. And I didn't get rid of the sound effects. It's the first time. I'm really proud of myself because that is the first time that's ever happened in 5 years of doing this, and I don't know why it didn't happen earlier. Because I used to always turn off the sound effects. Dialing, messaging, and I just didn't do it this time. Chat notifications, call notifications, everything's off. Yeah, he's just the one time Clown calls me back is on the air. That's fucking funny. No, I'll definitely Clown for any reason. I dialed you by accident, and I apologize. Crowd left on his own. Give me a break,
At least we're not muted.
We're gonna take a lot of your calls, but this is the reality of what happened here. Nobody could do business with Ralph. It hurts business. Nobody can take except his money. It hurts business. It's who he's connected to. It's how his chat behaves. All right. I honestly think there's ample evidence out there that Ralph's connected to the alt-right, so it's not like completely unreasonable.
I wouldn't go out to say that he promoted racism. I would just say he didn't push it.
It doesn't matter.
He didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it. Like it didn't. Like I see people spam the N-word in my chat. They're gone. Ralph doesn't do that. Why do I do it? Do I really care? No. I don't care. It's just a word. But guess what? It's a reality of doing business. And Ralph wanted to make this a business.
When those donations come in, if we got one of those, you probably would have either refunded the donation or just banned the guy from the chat outright. He reads it out loud and gives it a giggle. I mean,
I didn't fire a stream.
It's not even an argument.
If I'd have fired a stream right after a major school shooting, Keemstar would have came in and fucking clobbered me.
Not to mention, it's just morally wrong.
And rightfully so. And then it's morally wrong on top of that. I mean, who are you kidding? Police ourselves? We're not doing that really well. So naturally, they're going to come in. And if you're going to have entire chats where people are just putting the super chat that, giggling about, bodies aren't cold, they're giggling about it. Well, that just is what it is, man. They're not going to want you around. They're not going to want you in their establishment. I'm playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption really recently. Some very undesirable people. They're gone. They're going to ask you to leave. And they asked him to leave. This isn't as free.
They got him this horse. They're going to fuck it.
Bottom line. Bottom line. Shit happens. And I don't, for all you people that are fucking cheering this, you're not going to be cheering it when it comes for you. I know there's a lot of people on Facebook right now that cheered Alex Jones. But it's not completely unreasonable that Ralph got kicked off of YouTube. It's the chat. he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't do anything to stop it or discourage it. And that's the kind of audience he brings, and YouTube doesn't want to supplement it at all. YouTube doesn't want to
And you know what?
pacify
He's still
it at all.
successful off the platform as much as I've been able to look up and see. Good for him. Let him do his show wherever the fuck he can. Doesn't affect us.
Yeah, doesn't affect me. He's going to be fine. Dude, I mean, he's pulling serious money. You know.
I remember back whenever the charity stream that they did happened, the alt-right watch or whatever, I saw there was a thing on there talking about how they were making Holocaust jokes, and Ralph himself were making Holocaust jokes and denial jokes about it on the charity stream.
I can't.
So that was coming way before.
Look, I don't trust the Wall Street Journal. Big shock.
No.
So I'd have to actually hear that shit, but it would really surprise anybody if they're making Holocaust denial jokes, before, I mean, can you imagine your family going to church and having a christening, which is exactly what was going on in the synagogue, and somebody came in and murdered everybody, and a guy like Ralph goes on and starts goofing on it? Or a guy like, let's say a fucking scumbag like, what's his name, Tariq Nasheed. Well, those white people, they're evil, they're a bunch of devils, they got what they deserved. That's what happens. You'd freak the fuck out. That's what Ralph did. He started his stream. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't an accident. He knew what that would bring. And I tell you something, whenever I've done or talked about Ralph, I get the most the only guy that I get more anti-Semitic comments is when if I say something cross-eyed about Alex Jones. And I don't have to do a stream in the guy. I just have to say something off. If I just like Alex Jones and then I'm a Jew.
Yep.
That's it.
You're a globalist.
No, globalist, I'm a Jew. Which globalist means Jew.
It's interchangeable.
Yeah.
But look, there's a rule set. He didn't follow it, and he got nipped. The St. Jude Hospital thing, he's standing on kids' deathbeds and graves. It's completely ridiculous. It's
and you
utterly
didn't
ridiculous.
mention it yet. I just want to make sure we get this in case they try to use this as an argument in the comments.
Sure.
They're going to say that the Wall Street Journal was the one that pushed for St.
Well, they
Jude's.
wouldn't have had to push hard. Oh, I'm sure that's the case, but they wouldn't have to push hard, and it wouldn't be hard for somebody else to push. Hey, by the way, you know who you took money from? You think they wanted? Dude, it's pennies. It's pennies. They make millions. Danny Thomas wouldn't want your money. He wouldn't want your filthy fucking money. He was a patriot, and he gave his shit. And he doesn't want to lend St. Jude clout to guys who make Holocaust jokes after a synagogue's been attacked and the worst anti-Semitic attack in American history. I'm pretty sure, I think it's safe to say that Danny Thomas wouldn't want to hand you some clout, some respectability. I think it's safe to say. So whether the Wall Street Journal did it, or some Jews did it, or some Christians did it, or some lefties did it, or maybe somebody like me who's none of the fucking above, say, man, fuck that. I'm pulling my money if you take his money. That's reality. That's the grown-up world. You know what the fake childhood world is? Hashtag Wall Street Journal kills kids. That's what it is. That's a childish world. That's a world that doesn't exist. I give it to you straight. How things actually work. The way what happened? What happened with Face Banks? Got that right. What happened to Better Felt? They're still in business. I mean, you get bullshit from guys that kind of know you're young, and you don't know how shit works. 27,000 is peanuts to St. Jude Child Research Facility, St. Jude Charity. And you don't want to take money from the Klan, Black Panthers, any kind of racist fucking whacked out group. Because they will use that as a shield. And that's exactly what was done when Ralph had his stuff taken away. He used children as a shield. The fact of the matter is, he was taken down because YouTube couldn't afford to have him up. I have noticed that JF's still up, who, by the way, is an out-and-out white nationalist. You know why he's probably still up? Because he tries to censor some of the shit. He probably doesn't want to, but he does make an effort to censor it. And by the way, they all fucking shit on him over the summer when he first tried to do it, because he needs the money. He needs to stay in business.
It was funny, too.
Yeah,
he got
funny.
one strike, and all of a sudden, you can't be saying
we can't say it. We're doing love phones. We're doing love phones with Roosh. So this is reality. You can sit there and say it's wrong. If you're a free speech absolutist, yeah, I guess you're really pissed off right now. But a free speech absolutist is somebody like just screaming at the moon
But
You
free
know-
speech, free speech, free speech. JF is on the platform.
JF's on the platform. JF's
JF
gonna.
is literally
He's willing to pay-
arguably worse than Ralph.
Yeah.
But he follows the terms of service and he's fine.
Yeah. So far, so that's what it tells me. I'm not. They
So
may
you
cut off
can
fucking.
be far right. You can be far right on YouTube.
Yeah.
not
27.
kicking
Here's
all
another
far
one.
right off
27,000 is like 15 minutes of chemo. You're probably right. Did I raise 20K? No. I wish I could have that kind of power. But here's what I'm gonna do. If you gave and got turned back, if you got your money turned back, right, from St. Jude's Children's House, I'm gonna show you how this shit's done. All right. I'm gonna do it right in front of you right now. Here it is. I'm gonna put $100. Let's see. Click on this. Make this. Decide. Dedicate my donation. Nah, I'm not gonna do anything fucking funny like that because it's serious. All right, you see this right here. I don't want to fucking give any PayPal information away. And this is what you do. You click on PayPal like I would. Let's see. My bank's in the U.S.
Just show the receipt so they don't slash us in the comment section.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Here's my email. Donate $100. Would you like to receive and continue message from St. Jude's? In this case, I would. And I'm sending them $100 right now, man. If you send them back, just send it. It's that easy. I'll put the link in the chat right now. You've got your money taken back. You know, I would rather St. Jude's have that money from Ralph either way, but they can't take it. They can't take that money because that money is being used to shield them. Come on now. It's just it's reality. It's just a fucking reality. It's not, it's like I'm indifferent when it comes to fucking Ralph and whether he can stream on here. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. What else? One way or another. How the fuck? Where is the make donation? Okay, here, make donation. I'm gonna put the link in the
You
chat.
gotta
Right now.
show how easy it is and you're struggling.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. Here you go. Here you go. You can donate here. Maybe Ralph could start on the new stream he's doing. Maybe he'd probably make more money considering how many people are ticked off.
He's gonna have to do something because he was banned from Streamlabs today, I think.
Fuck. Yeah, Streamlabs for the same reason, same principle. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take this, and it was that easy. Donation's still there.
I saw Kat join the call. Do you have something?
What you got?
Turns out that Streamlabs had banned Ralph.
Okay.
And I'll send you the link to the tweet with the email, Tommy.
Okay.
It's in your DMs.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Way to stay on it. All right, and I'll read that in a minute. Okay. I just want to make sure none of my personal information's on this. All right, and I'll show y'all. Make sure, because I know if I don't show this, people say I'm full of shit. Here you go. And I highly rate. This is a great charity, by the way. This is like first class charity. These people have done, they have a policy. Nobody gets turned down. That's a hell of a fucking. That is one hell of a policy to have. You have nowhere to go. You bring a kid in there and he's fucked. They're gonna take you in, but they need money to keep this thing going. It's a hell of a thing.
Oh God, I'm such an asshole. The first thing I thought of, all they need is your credit card number.
Yeah.
Those 3 digits on the back.
Well, in this case, they do. In this case, they do. But let's put some reality. They don't want Ralph's money. That's right. They don't want Ralph's money. I keep on telling you why, but yeah, Ralph's money is no good to them because Ralph's money costs money. Get it? I'm sorry, man. You get some Nazi fucking handing me $100 when I'm homeless. I tell him to keep it.
Well, I mean, that's like a bunch of guys with swastikas on their arm walking into the Holocaust Museum with money saying, hey, can I donate this?
Yeah, can I donate
You
this?
think they're really going to take
Fuck out of here. I got $1 million in my pocket. Get the fuck out of here. And again, it doesn't even matter if Ralph's fucking hooked with you outright or he's not. I think there's significant evidence out there that he is. But even if he isn't, even it's just a bunch of edgy boys. And by edgy way, streams have been knocked off on YouTube since I've been since I got started on Baited. And you spam the N-word in the chat long enough, they're gonna throw you the fuck out. That's why I got mods.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Fucking JF did it. You know. Not to mention the fact if it's like this. If Ralph had a legitimate political show, he doesn't. And he was going by all the rules, including a white nationalist. I'd probably stick it up for him on principle. But this is, I mean, if I'm a CEO of YouTube, if I'm fucking Susan Wojcicki, I'm like, why are we paying for this fucking asshole? What we have to put out money for this guy? Get the fuck out of here. Get your racist ass. Get it moving. Daddy Thomas, thank you. Fucking asshole. That's it. You guys want to argue with me? It's just feel free. Feel free to argue. Yeah, let's.
I just want to say happy birthday to Dr. Zhivago behind the glass.
Yeah,
Hey man,
Dr. Zhivago.
Appreciate it.
Dr. Zhivago.
Big 24.
Well, before I do this, one last thing. Everyone lies to the. This is the last fucking thing. I don't think Ralph buys this shit. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke unless I get fucking hit. Then I deserved it. Oh, it could have been for another reason. Keem is desperate for me to get taken down over Killstream going down. And said that and then, he writes his fucking thing and then writes it up. He's trying to make me mundane map, which is what he wants. It's really interesting, Keem, that you didn't run this on Drama Alert, and it's really interesting the lengths you were willing to go, including get in bed with guys that, stream after fucking synagogue shootings. That you're willing to get a bit.
And he's going to say it's a troll, it's a joke. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't really have been a joke if it worked.
No, it is. And it's trying to work. And that's what you fall back on, right? That's what I fall back on. And I never said anything of the sort. If anything, I don't know, Ralph freaked out and started writing on his girlfriend's Twitter. I mean, I was somewhat sticking up for him. I can't stick up for his fucking beliefs. They're backward. But like I said, I don't give a shit if he's on here or not. I do.
Yeah, we took a lot of shit for that stream. Meanwhile, I was fucking basically devil's advocate at that point. You were playing almost a pro Ralph perspective the night before he went down.
Yeah.
And I was just being an asshole.
But nobody's happy about it. The guy's gonna write money's money over. You're desperate. You're desperate for every white national. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't affect me. Don't affect me. But I wouldn't take his money. I think the lowlifes. Don't fucking fuck with commies and right with SJW.
YouTube wasn't paying Ralph. Ralph was paying YouTube.
Money is not money. Money's not money.
I'll tell you one thing though. If shit kept going the way it was going, YouTube would have been paying for Ralph.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, they already are. They're putting up the servers. They're buying the bandwidth.
No, I mean he would have really.
And actually,
they would
another
really
thing
have been paying.
YouTube is also profiting from Ralph's fucking Holocaust jokes. I don't think that's a problem. PewDiePie, the Wall Street Journal lied about Poots. They lied, right? This is not a slip of the tongue during a PUBG game. This is not like completely stretching the truth when it came down to that situation in 2016 when the Gas the Jews comment or whatever he fucking wrote with those two guys. It's a completely different thing. It's like 100. It's
slander. This
is slandered. What they're telling Ralph.
That was slander. This is slander.
Yeah, do they have an agenda? Sure. But no one's going to care. Not outside of this world. Because nobody likes Nazis. Nobody likes ethno-state guys. Even guys in the right, like me. I find them repulsive. I'm not saying they don't have a right to speak.
And it was very clear YouTube was keeping their eye on Ralph for the months that he was streaming on the Killstream live channel after he got hit.
It's just a parting shot. Ralph knew this more than likely he was coming. And money.
This is the only people this is a surprise to are idiots.
Ralph, yeah. It's the only people it's a surprise to is idiots, or people that are afraid of Ralph. And that's the only reason I would want him gone. It does seem like if you don't run the medic or fucking line of bullshit, then something's gonna happen to you.
And the reason why I don't care if Ralph goes anywhere is, at the end of the day, his community is still his community, and they're just gonna flock to somebody else. Even if Ralph was gone completely, a new Ralph would take his place in 15 minutes. Doesn't even matter.
You can't get as big as Ralph. I mean, I don't know that we wouldn't be taking if we had a couple thousand in there, we'd be taking the same kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You get that big, you're gonna get newspapers noticing you. It doesn't matter who you are, and if you're not, like them, they're going to try to take you out. There's no doubt about it. But Ralph was a little easier to take out than most. Nobody get up in arms like, and because his freedom of speech is not being fucking taken away. You know, it's not like he was like within the rules of the TOS, like Prager University.
I'm absolutely shocked Warski hasn't moved his show later in the night so he can call it YouTube's #1 conservative podcast after Ralph got clipped off.
Sorry, Ralph.
Real big shame I had to take up the mantle.
All right, let's take those calls. Mush, call in. I'll just school you. How about that? You'll be dumb. You'll feel dumb when I'm done. Everyone lies. You're on the air.
Yeah, I don't know if either of you guys brought up that picture I took, but
What's up?
yeah, I mean, I definitely was divided on how I felt about the giving money back. That's, you know, there's that little part of me that wants to see them still take the money and use it, but then I started to look at it and
What you got, bud?
oh, sorry. I have some problems with the other speaker. I don't know if it's echoing or
hear
not.
you fine. You
But,
stopped
No,
talking.
we sound you fine.
We heard you fine, bro.
okay. The one picture I sent you, that's 4 different people that also did charities for St. Jude. That happen to be people that Medicare has taken to town for different things.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to point out that it's not really a thing where he's riding this momentum and saying like, "Oh, this is horrible that St. Jude's lost all this money." He doesn't care about that. He just
I'm not getting your point, bro. I'm not grasping this at all. I'm looking. Like, what do you? What's the
well, I'm
point?
saying that whole group's sitting there writing that as a shield that they gave money to St. Jude's and that
Yeah, and
one underneath
the
it.
evil YouTube and Wall Street Journal took it away. Oh, well,
Yeah.
do another stream. Probably raise more money.
I mean, how much money they probably made from people. Some people were saying like, all right, you don't want my money, I'll donate twice as much. I mean, there were 15,000 tweets on that Wall Street Journal hates
Dude,
kids
it's
or
trending.
kills kids, whatever it was.
This thing could be.
There's
turned
no
into something.
way they didn't get a massive influx of money. Maybe not $27,000, but they probably got a decent amount of it back.
They got
and they're
$100
not
more
gonna charge
than they
us.
were. I usually donate every year at Christmas time. They got $100 more out of me because of this.
Well, that image I was trying to bring up is it shows like Wizards, Channel Awesome, Darkside Phil, and Philip DeFranco all also gave money to St. Jude's, and these
Yeah.
are also people that have been attacked by this group. So
Oh,
if it was
okay.
really about the charity,
Oh,
then-
yeah. Well, look, this group.
and if it really makes them beyond criticism because they gave to this
Yeah.
charity.
It did, and it didn't work, and it was never going to work to begin with. And I'm just explaining to people that are looking at this. I'm really talking to teenage boys, basically, because they're thinking, well, $27. Who cares if he's a bigot? Yeah. Here's what happens when you take the $27,000. All right, it gets out and circulates in the media, and you lose millions when they find out who Ralph is. That's it. So therefore, the $27,000 is actually not worth money. It's actually it'll take away your money. It's that simple.
It's like a running joke on YouTube that the comment section, stupid 9-year-olds. Well, Ralph's comment section is the 9-year-olds that grew up.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty
Really,
much
that's
it.
what it is.
Thank you, everyone. Lies. Yeah, I'm gonna get some other calls. Yeah, that's it. About these guys that grow up and they're bitter, and you know, I'm sure Ralph's streams are a lot of fun, but
Did YouTube keep their 30%? I don't think so. They refunded all the
it's
money.
a total refund.
Yeah,
LUK,
100%.
LUK, what's up, man? How can I help you?
Well, okay, I just want to also point out it's not your constitutional right to be on YouTube.
Nope, it isn't.
And it's also not, like, same thing with Alex Jones. He doesn't have a constitutional right.
No.
And YouTube by itself has the First Amendment, freedom of speech. I don't think it's the First Amendment, but freedom of speech to the point that they can say, no, we don't want this person on our platform.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
their
much at that
version of
point. I mean,
freedom of
there's
speech.
But at the same time, everyone's going to always get a little freaked out with that because nobody wants someone to be clipped. It's just scary from everybody else's perspective.
Yeah.
Well, we've gotten into a point in like our society where social media and everything like that, everybody thinks it's like a right to have social media.
I think it should be at some point.
At some point, if it becomes like a telephone,
shut you up.
if it becomes like a telephone, you might have to break things up. But I don't think that,
But we're not there now.
We're not. I don't think we're there yet. We're getting
Well,
there. We're getting there.
the synagogue shooting, Gab, that was a social media platform where you could say whatever you want.
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. They won't even host them.
I'm just saying, like, people are under this assumption that they can use social media to say whatever they want when that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you can
You're
say
right.
whatever you want, but the other people don't have to host it. That's not a part of it. You can say what you want,
Right.
but it doesn't have to be hosted or paid for by somebody else. That's it. All right, man. I'm going to keep getting to you. Take care, man. Bye-bye.
All right.
I am 100% against like being completely deplatformed. I don't think what happened to Alex Jones.
I have a
should
little more
happen
problem with
to
happened to
anyone
fucking Gab. I mean, they're nobody will host them. That's a little different. You know, I mean, I'm not. It's just like, yeah, rip Gab. I have more of a problem with that, but it's just like this. I have a problem with happening to Poots. I have a problem with happening to Prager. With Ralph, I have less of a problem with it because nobody has to platform that shit. You know, and you're not. The chat was not within the realm of the rules to begin with. The rules are broken literally every night, and shit. I mean, I'll be honest. We probably broke some rules over here. I'm sure some shit I could have got struck on for some crazy shit I said or did or what have you. No, but I mean,
well, because I mean, the term hate speech is still not defined. He got hit with a hate speech strike, but what was this? What was exactly what got him?
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know. It's still a gray area.
No, they did. Let's be honest and fair to Ralph. They threw him off because he did an article in the Wall Street Journal. That's it. That's it. I saw it when I heard it was happening.
But JF
I knew he
is
was
the
finished.
thumbnail, Tommy. JF's the thumbnail.
But you know, that is different. I think maybe they were a little more aware of Ralph than they were of JF. I don't know. It is a little weird they didn't get rid of JF. But JF isn't. Jay could probably use JF as like, yes, we do have white nationalists, but JF plays by the rules. I mean,
well, JF answered the email. He gave his own argument.
Yeah.
It looked like at the end of the article, it looked like it was cited by JF.
JF, as wacky as he is, he understands how things work.
I mean, you can't go. I think part of the reason this all happened is because Ralph went, okay, you can write an article on me. I'm going to go live.
Okay.
And his YouTube channels weren't deleted until after he posted this woman's face onto the internet and after he made a huge fucking deal about his streams going down.
Yeah. No, he wanted to put much pressure on her, but Wall Street Journal they snaked him. They fucking got him good. He blocked her shit ahead of time. Right? So they're not actually playing victim like they normally do. Oh, poor Ralph's fans. She blocked her shit, closed her shit ahead of time. They saw the move they made. They saw they were going to make the fucking St. Jude Hospital move. And by the time they put the article out, it was all covered. Oh, by the way, St. Jude doesn't want to take your money anyway. Now you don't have an argument. So hashtag Wall Street Journal kills kids. It's out the door. And it's basically a dead story by Tuesday.
He should have waited for the article to come out before he started talking.
But he was thinking, a lot of these guys, they're thinking in like YouTube terms. You can pressure somebody. Guess what? The normies don't have to play by YouTube rules. You know?
All right.
That's it. Normies don't have to play by YouTube rules. Nerd Factor. You're on the air. 3, 2, 1. Opinionated junkie.
Hey, Tommy, what's up?
What's up, man? How can I help you?
Hey, so here's my opinion.
Go ahead.
Can you hear like an echo?
No, you're good.
You're
okay.
fine.
I hear it.
Go.
It's not that bad.
No, just go.
All right. So here's my opinion on this whole Ralph matter. Now, it sucks that he did get banned from YouTube, but at the same time, YouTube does have rules whether you agree with them or not.
Yeah, bottom line.
Yep. And also, he should have like in my opinion, he should have had like a website to where if you wanted to have these guys on that are white supremacists, then he should have had it on that site instead of on YouTube.
Okay.
But he decided to play YouTube, and bam, he's gone.
Yeah, I think a lot of what you're going to see is a lot of so you get an echo on my end, huh? I'll take care of it in a second.
Okay.
It's like this. Look, the thing is, if you want to do something really edgy, and I'm not calling what Ralph does as edgy. Ralph's just far right nonsense. But if you want to do something really edgy, get big, let YouTube kick you off, and you take the audience somewhere else. I saw a guy named his name Billy Blitz. He was a wrestling guy when I was in the old Joe Cronin days when I was working with him. He took his shit. He didn't like some of the rules they were making, so he bounced. And from what I understand, he does pretty good, and not too many people know him outside of Chicago. Bill Blitz, I forget his name was. So I mean,
Bruce
Blitz, and I think that Ralph is probably prepared for this. He's been doing this shit a long time too. He's got Mediger in his ear. Mediger knows how this shit works. all this shit about St. Jude's Hospital, all this shit about fucking killing kids and Wall Street Journal killing kids, it's all bullshit. What you saw happen to Ralph is real world. His time was up.
Oh, yeah,
That's
of course.
it. That's all it was. Time was up. Time was up.
Now, as far as the hospital thing, I thought about it yesterday, and I was like, hold up. This is like a PR move, pretty much. That's what he's really trying to do. Because let me be honest,
I don't know.
20K is nothing.
Look. In fairness to Ralph, all right, the stream was in September. We don't know if there's unless he knew he was going down in October. That's hell, or November. That's hella timing. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know, but I'm not. The stream itself raising money, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with you're taking money and kids are going to die because you didn't let these donations go through. Oh, fucking get real. They're not. Yeah. St. Jude's not desperate for money.
Of course not.
They don't want your dirty money. You have literally dirty money. Your money's dirty. It's not clean. It's got blood.
In fact, I have something else too. It says back in 2016, Wall Street raises $1 million. Taste of New York raises $1.2 million. They always get donations. They get bigger donations.
Imagine this. Imagine Wall Street Journal says we're not going to donate $1 million to charity if you take this fucking Nazi money. How about that? You know?
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. So that's it. That ends the debate. That ends the 20. Oh wow, it was not going to even make that much of it. And somebody said in the chat, I don't know if that's accurate. It probably does. It doesn't even take half the cost for chemotherapy. For Christ's sake.
Of course not.
No. All right, man. I'll let you go. I'll let you get a few people.
One last thing. Last thing.
Sure, real quick.
Who do you think is next? I put my money on Medicare.
I think Medicare will beat it because Medicare is more of an entertainer, and that's how he's going to hide it.
But even if he does get kicked off, he'll just come back with a different name, pretty much.
I don't know. I don't think Medicare's going to get it.
I don't think anyone else is going now. I think it's going to be a while. I think if they start floating somebody every month, everyone's going to freak the fuck out.
Yeah, I think I think it's right. I think it's right. No, I don't think Medicare's going next.
All right, man. Nice talking to you.
Because Medicare has a lot more to offer than, I mean, he makes really funny videos than what Ralph. Ralph doesn't have as much to offer. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And plus, if you look at Ralph's trailer, it's based off of the fact that he destroyed Monday Matt, and YouTube is not trying to promote troll channels. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's it. That might be it. All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Shout out Sean Ranklin.
Shout out Sean Ranklin. Sean Ranklin's next. I hope not. Bye.
No.
Hold on. Let me cut Discord off and call it back up a second. Because I guess we're getting that echo, and usually the way we get rid of the echo is we restart Discord, and usually the echo
where'd you
goes
go,
away.
Tommy?
The echo, yeah, I restarted shit. So that's it. And again, this shit, I had nothing to fucking do with taking that stream down. I predicted it would go down after the walls because I know a little bit about media. I don't wish Ralph's gone. I'm not particularly happy about this. I don't know if we'll be affected or anything edgy will be affected. But I realized, like, look, if Ralph would have went first for foods, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. You know? He's breaking the rules. He makes no effort, and it's really difficult for me to believe that he was totally horrified by what his fans were donating when they were making Holocaust jokes. Oh, that's terrible! It's terrible! Oh my God! Let me read it out loud. Come on, man, get the fuck out of there!
I still can't believe his girlfriend wrote that. I look like I could.
He wrote that. His girlfriend didn't write. Fucking what English Pakistani girl writes like that? You know, I mean, give me a fucking break. Who cares?
Well, the first part, like, I showed all my friends that because it was beyond the funniest thing that's ever happened to me on YouTube.
Now she lost her channel too.
I think she's banned from Twitter for 7 days or something.
That's not.
Well, yeah, it's nothing. It's like
because she said mean things to us.
Well,
and we flagged her down.
Corn dogs at 7. But my friend goes, "Oh, they have corn dogs at 7-Eleven?" And I go, "Yeah, probably whatever fucking backward ass."
Yeah. Like, why would she go corn dogs at 7-Eleven? It's I mean, I don't know. That sounds like a.
Whatever cousin fucking town you're in has corn dogs at 7-Eleven.
All right, I'm gonna read this from Streamlabs. Hello again. Unfortunately, due to the reasons that you have been banned. Unfortunately, due to the reasons that you have been banned, you've also been banned of our service as well. We will issue payout funds in your account and them now. These that you have there now. Once the funds have been processed, but unfortunately, due to the nature of your bans, we will not be removing the bans from your account. We've also had multiple reports of TOS violations for your account. We do not tolerate the type of behavior being done on the channel. For that reason, your account has been banned from the site. Any attempts to create a new account will result in being banned as well. They don't want your money. It's dirty. You're telling me that these companies, that these charities don't have the right to reject someone? Give me a break. Of course, they have the right. Look, I'm not happy. Do I look like I'm joking around? We've been really hard on Ralph. We've made rap songs about him.
Which actually had a surprisingly couple lines that were surprisingly true at the end. But,
yeah.
yeah.
But I'm not dancing with this shit.
If I had to pick between Ralph staying on the website and advertisers pulling out, or this,
I'd take Ralph getting out if it came to advertisers. You're not taking my money. I'm not breaking the fucking rules.
Yeah, fuck it. If it comes down to Pepsi and Coke leaving again,
I don't need to lose channel 5 times and like beg fucking failure for a new channel to realize I got to change the act. You know?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, a shot to the anus. You're on the air.
Wow.
Yes. Hello. Thank you.
How are you, sir?
So I wanted to say that you remember that you just donated $100, correct?
Yes. Same shit. Yeah.
Now, just entertain the notion. Why did you do that?
I wanted to show people that if they got ripped off, if they felt like they got ripped off, that they could do it that easily. That was the reason I did it.
Yeah, but now entertain this notion as well. What you did was meaningless because they get millions, right?
Well,
in
I see what you're saying.
Was it?
But you didn't listen to what I said. I given him 100. My money's not dirty. His is. So you didn't understand what I was saying.
You could say it's dirty, but like,
I can.
A bit odd. Don't you find it a bit odd that this is like a month-old stream? They raised that much money.
Yeah.
No one gave a shit for an entire month.
Yes, until the media found out. That's the way things roll, dude.
Yeah. No, until the shooting. The shooting.
It was a shooting, and then they did an article about it. They fucking goofed on dead Jews. Dude, shout to the anus. They goofed on dead Jews. They got the media's attention. That's their fault, not mine.
I'm not saying it's your fault. It's just that, I mean, don't you think that as soon as that happened, Ralph then got deplatformed from Streamlabs, YouTube. Even his co-hosts weren't saved. Zidane and Gator, they both got booted off of YouTube as well.
Which
I'm
not actually happy with that. Yeah, I know. They don't want people like that on the platform. I think YouTube's made it abundantly clear. And they don't have to. It sucks. Right. I mean, I'm not happy about it in the sense where I'm afraid, other people that aren't as fucked up as they are going to be called as fucked up as they are.
I'm sure people expected us to walk in here dancing on their graves. This is not.
No, we're not. I'm not thrilled about this. I think Nick kind of woke up when he saw it was real. Because Nick's statements kind of contradict what he's saying today. Here's the thing. My money doesn't hurt. I want to go back to what you said. My money doesn't hurt St. Jude's. All right.
You've said
his money hurts St. Jude's.
YouTube, if anybody on the Wall Street Journal found that out about you, they would try to eat you alive as a bigot.
Maybe, but I think more people would come to my rescue because I'm a fucking soldier that stood up for my country, and I don't shit on John McCain when he dies, and I don't shit on Jews when they're being slaughtered in a fucking in Pittsburgh. I think that's the difference between me and Ralph.
All right.
I'm a serviceman. I'm an American. I do what's right. I take unpopular positions on YouTube when I think it's right, and Ralph makes fun of Jews when they're dying. That's the difference between me. And that's the difference between my money and Ralph's. And it's a lot less. Get it?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. I mean, to me, like, also, you can even find Count Dankula. He tweeted out, our image matters more than children who are literally dying. You've thrown that useful idiot term around a lot. Fucking ironic considering your own shit.
So, what context was that in? What did he say that in? I'm a little...
He was responding to Wosley, one of Kraut's friends.
Oh, by the way. Oh, wait a minute. I agree with him on this. And I tell you something. I've talked to Woz. I like fucking David Schratt. I know he's really hated. He's been nothing but nice to me. But the way I'm not calling you out. Like, I'm not calling him a piece of shit or a bad person, because I've had interactions with these guys and they're nice, but the behavior and the behavior of these guys dancing on fucking Ralph's game was stupid. It was petty, and it made you guys look bad. And I think that's what fucking Dankula was trying to point out in that. And by the way, on that particular issue, I agree 150%. But on your original point, my money's different than Ralph's. It is, because my money doesn't lose money. Not yet. Not yet. And maybe it could. And you might be right. Maybe I got big enough and I had 2,000 people in here at night and the Wall Street Journal got after me. But guess what? I'm on firmer ground because I don't fucking goof on dead Jews. But I do. I think with all due respect, David, you made a fool of yourself last night. And you shouldn't do that. I know you believe in...
thank you. I'm going to bounce off and hashtag Stone Mexican Gang.
What Stone Mexican Gang? Tell me what that
Stone
is.
Mexican, yeah.
Good call. He's a long time guy.
Yeah, he is. But I just like
that was the first time I saw him in a while.
It did tick me off a little bit, but at least he was respectful.
Yeah.
No, my money's not Ralph's. I'm sorry. I don't think it's pointless to give them. I think it's pointless if you give them money and other people might pull out. That's what I think it's pointless. I'm not saying that. You know, if I didn't think they'd take any heat, and potentially they were going to take heat, the Wall Street Journal was on it. You know, they were on it.
He came in saying like his point was that the $27,000 was meaningless, and so was your $100 donation. That's not really the point. Yeah, I guess you could say in the grand scheme of things, every time you donate $1 to cancer is meaningless, but it doesn't harm the platform when you put money in.
No,
it's a double whammy when it's a fucking like when it's Ralph Retort. It's a double whammy.
Look. I could be put in a position where I was like sort of pigeonholed, and to like, hey, that guy, you remember the Ralph Retort guy? That's shot from the point, same thing. But again, the shit that fucking Ralph's accused of is real, and it's not out of context. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's real. It's not a lie. It's not an exaggeration. It's not a slip of the tongue. It's real. You know? It's just a reality for St. Jude's. And I can't see Danny Thomas taking their fucking money. I can't see it. My father was a big Danny Thomas fan.
I'm sorry to cut in, but CBH, can you just fuck off?
Yeah, I'm reading this shit right now. What are you talking about?
We know who it is. We're pretty sure who it is. You can fuck off. We know who you are.
Let's see. No way to call in now. Maybe
your host could acknowledge
censorship to call Ralph's character flaws. Coordinated.
What?
Whatever.
Is it a character flaw to read a hard
No, don't take
it's
any.
Not his fault.
Right, here's what
he was groomed as a child to make
to make racist comments. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Hey,
you must have
something. I'll fix your ass. There's something out there called natural healthy CBD. Don't do it. The person who runs it is absolutely out of her fucking mind, and she knew about fucking YouTube giving YouTubers strikes and told them to push it anyway. All right, so don't do business with natural healthy CBD. Have a nice day. You wanted me to shout you out. There's your shout out, man.
Bye-bye.
Yes, his character flaws. I'm taking advantage of Ralph. Ralph's going to be fine. There's plenty of those wackos that can go there and enjoy streams. It doesn't affect me one iota. I'm not gaining. I'm not losing. Nothing changes.
That girl's got a lot of character.
Yeah, honestly, if that was her, she's got
Natural,
something on Keemstar, because Keemstar isn't that bad.
Natural, healthy meth. You want to see the crazy? Go to her Twitter account.
Natural, healthy meth.
Oh, she's calling me a pedophile and fucking what's her name streams, from what I understand. But I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, Morsky.
Normally I'd be upset, but it's like considering the source, it's empty as fuck.
It's almost laughable at that point.
Oh God.
So Tommy is fine with business cartels? What the fuck?
Natural healthy CBD. I hope they fucking legalize pot everywhere, so no one uses your product.
I hope they legalize everything except natural healthy CBD. CBD, other people, no, just her. She's not allowed to make money on it. Because for all the money she lost for the YouTubers that she got striked. Because
From what I understand, she makes money on other people's products.
Lied. Yeah.
She just.
I heard she doesn't pay her creators.
Yeah, probably.
Allegedly.
Yeah, there you go.
Allegedly.
There you go. Fucking weirdo.
She also looks like a
That's
fucking
my
hawk.
2 cents for the
Just
day.
fuck off. You can bitch about me the rest of your life. It's not going to make a difference.
Yeah, people scream at padded walls all the time, but they're still stuck in the same place.
Yeah, I'm kidding. All right, do you have any more calls to take? People have,
She should marry Joyce Sparkle.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's something wrong?
Thanks for changing my mind on the Wall Street Journal.
Well, I don't want you to trust them. Let's be clear. They did a hit job on Poods. I just don't believe this is in the same stratosphere.
Yeah, it's a different,
situation.
League on what is good and bad.
And again, I'm not happy he's gone. I had a fan say that Mediger, I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't heard of it. Mediger said I was laughing when the kids got their money taken away. The fuck out of here. I'm not happy about that, but I know what it means. I know what it would mean to St. Jude's if the story got bigger. And maybe Wall Street Journal did go to St. Jude's. You better get rid of that money. Yeah. We're going to let everybody know.
The Wall Street didn't really misrepresent them the same way.
They didn't. I don't know if they misrepresented them at all.
Yeah, it was accurate.
Yeah.
What do you think on Chad starting a new podcast with Pirates Nickel after?
Oh, really? I'm gonna
yeah.
check it out.
Sounds like he's gonna get from bed.
Sounds like he's gonna make some money.
Yeah.
He's gonna make some real money.
That's what I thought.
I'm interested. I'm surprised Pyro's gonna do it.
He's shown it on Instagram.
Oh wow, that's great. Good for him.
Is that why Keemstar went off on
Oh, he
Pyro
did?
a couple weeks ago?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe you knew about that behind the scenes.
Maybe. I would definitely. Chad can be really entertaining. I have, because the problem with my problem with Chad is my problem with most YouTubers. He sells his fucking mother out for a nickel. He's just a YouTuber, but I'm not going to say it's not like he never makes me laugh. And not just by fucking getting tattoos and being a fat fuck. He does say things that are mildly amusing sometimes. He is witty. So I'd like to see him.
It was the funniest way I ever saw anyone get banned from Twitch.
The desire, I like Chad. No, I like. Right. Here's the thing with being opera. It's like the opposite. I don't like Chad personally. I don't like his personal character, but I like his online image. Right. Whereas Kavos, I like Pierce, but I hate Kavos. So it's just the opposite between those two.
All right.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks, Ed. Talk to you later.
Wait.
Bye-bye.
Do you think Kim has any dirt on Pyro at all?
No.
Or is it totally just...
No.
It would be on the fucking... There's no way he'd hold it this long.
No, because Keeb's looking to get even with everybody. I mean, you heard him say it on the Killstream. I've got a long list of people, and I'm crossing you off of it. Well,
it's not get even. It's
Pyro
win.
Pyro and me and Arn are still on the list. All right, I'm going to put Mush on because, it's been kind of easy. I'll be honest with you. Take it as Knight. I think he has a... It's funny, that guy. Mush, you're on the air. I'll give you a second. I know you have fucking some shit to say. I don't want to be accused of just fucking, putting my own fans out there. But if you can't get your shit together and turn on your stuff, there's nothing I can do. But don't be in there.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi.
How are you?
You alright? Oh, yeah, I'm
Go
alright.
ahead.
You boys alright?
Yeah. We're doing great.
Yeah. So basically, I've just been watching now. I watched you ages ago. I just tuned in recently.
Okay.
And so you brought up PewDiePie. So PewDiePie literally sent money to a fucking Indian kids.
Yeah.
Saying death to all Jews. Death to all Jews. Yeah.
Yes.
But what's his name? Fucking Ralph. Ralph fucking all he done is just read out super chats.
Yeah, but it's a little different because he makes no effort. First of all, the PewDiePie thing was based on the context of a joke to show that you could send these Fiverr guys everything. Let me finish. Doesn't work that way. I get to respond. Okay, and then I'll let you respond. All right. It was in the context of a joke to make a point about Fiverr. Ralph's not making any points, and he could fucking ban those words in the chat or make it more difficult to say them at any time. Ralph's association with the alt-right, Coach Red Pill, Richard Spencer, that all plays into, wait a minute, we have a legitimate bigot here. We don't want him on the platform. So I think it's very different. Your turn.
So you don't think they're fucking, most of them are edgy jokes? Just making jokes?
I don't think they're edgy jokes. I think they're a bunch of fucking Nazis over there.
There's a difference between cherry picking 5 clips of PewDiePie and watching every single stream Ralph's done for a year.
I'm sorry, dude.
Pretty big difference.
Yeah, but so
you don't think there's any difference between that?
Just read out. No. I think So you don't literally Ralph just read out super chats. PewDiePie literally sent £5 to fucking Indians to read out write out fucking death.
Well, did you hear what I said before in the context of a joke to prove it? Ralph's just doing it because...
but I can say that about Ralph's jokes.
All right, why should you... let me ask you
this.
That's not a
joke, though.
Why should YouTube have to play for
because
that?
they're not even his joke.
They're not even his jokes.
He's reading someone else's
This is the
comment.
same argument.
Who decides the context?
YouTube.
You decide it?
YouTube.
No, YouTube does.
YouTube does. It's their place.
Look at Air Bandy whenever they donated through Super Chat and a bomb sound went off. He got in trouble. He was held accountable for that.
He's in fucking jail. Same shit.
Except Ralph is not in jail.
Last thing.
Ralph's thing doesn't rise to criminal. It's bad business.
Ralph doesn't have to read those super chats.
Yeah, but isn't the principle of freedom of speech?
Here's the thing. I said it very clearly. If somebody comes into your pub and starts talking Nazi shit, you can't tell them to get the fuck out.
No, you can, but...
Yeah, exactly. So what's the difference?
I'm not saying they shouldn't be allowed to do it.
And the other
Obviously,
thing is, their
it's
free
fucking
speech isn't.
company.
When
I'm
you
just
talk-
saying the principle of freedom
All right,
of speech.
the principle of free speech, as far as the First Amendment is concerned in the United States, is free. It's Congress shall make no. There be no legislation against speech, right? It doesn't say that corporations have to platform guys that fucking send those Holocaust
I'm not
jokes
saying
around.
legally. I'm just saying I think the principle
If
should be
you are
upheld
a free speech
morally.
absolutist, yeah, I could see how you could come to terms with Ralph being screwed. But I have always viewed free speech absolutists as people who, I don't know, scream down doorways, and scream and bark at the moon. It's just so ridiculous and not in the realm of reality.
Right, so Tommy, someone sends you a super chat saying, "Oh, fucking kill Jews" or whatever.
I'm doing
Tommy has sent the money back.
Yeah, I've sent plenty of money back. I've sent plenty of money back. I've banned I have banned people for trying to help my enemies and not allowed.
And he's
to send
done it
me
live
money.
on stream.
I've done it live on stream. So I and if Ralph sent me money, I'd send it back.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, okay. I mean, look. Let me be clear with you. All right, you're obviously a free speech absolutist. We disagree. It's fair enough. All right, okay. But in the real world, that shit don't work. It don't work, and I don't understand. Like if let's say I owned YouTube, like it was Tommy C's fucking thing. Why can't I tell somebody get out of my fucking website? You know, and it's not like Ralph wasn't breaking TOS. You know,
how's he breaking TOS?
What? How is he breaking TOS? Oh, you mean? Yeah. Oh God, Jesus Christ! The fucking hate speech on that thing is breaking TOS. If you're listening,
hate speech.
The only part that doesn't
they
break
have
the TOS
they
is
have
the
it in
dead
their
air.
fucking TOS. The disagreement comes down to what is hate speech, and guess what? YouTube decides. Unfortunately, now if Ralph is not Prager University. Ralph is not not even fucking Alex Jones. You know, I'm sorry. It's just it's not a conservative show even. It's not even. It's just a bunch of fucking. It's a bunch of guys. It's a bunch of edgy boys, and fucking and hateful cunts. You know, that's all it is. And YouTube didn't want to house it anymore, and probably because of the Wall Street Journal. I'll give you that. And they're a bunch of cunts too. Fair enough.
Yeah, cool.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
England.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even do what these guys did legally.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do this in the States. And by the way, I support Ralph's right to fucking say whatever the fuck he likes, but I don't support these people having to fund what he has to say. Do you see the difference? That's where me and you disagree, sir.
Yeah, Keem's in the chat, by the way.
Oh,
Keemstar said I look like the Danny DeVito penguin from the Batman movies.
Yeah, well.
That's amazing. All I want for my birthday is for Keemstar to come here and press a button on my keyboard.
That's probably funny. That's not as funny as the corn dog,
actually,
but it's still pretty funny. Or almost as funny as Ralph's girlfriend.
Actually, I want to end the stream too. Keem's here. Look, I got to be honest with you. I tried to make that video yesterday. I hope it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it on the Shot from the Point channel. Right, and I got to be honest with you, I was distracted by it. I'm letting you guys go. I'm going back to stupid shit and laughs. What's left of this fucking community, this blood sports or skeptic community, it's dirty on both sides. On both sides, I think like I said, I can shout out to fucking David and Waz. Don't be fucking dancing around Ralph's grave. It just makes you look petty. For your own good. Seriously, I don't say that to fucking hurt you. All right? Kraut, you too. You don't want to become Mediger. Mediger's become everything he hates. God fucking Tonka's telling me a story. He said he didn't like IRL. That's when their fucking relationships started to go south. If you don't like what Mediger likes, he tries to get back at you. Somebody's telling me that somebody was telling me that Mediger was saying I was laughing about these kids not getting the money. And that's just to fucking hope that you come here and flag the stream. This is what this is about. This is hope you come to flag the stream disguised as a joke. If I somehow like fucking sell it that way, you know. So I think what we're doing here, I don't care what happens to Andy Warski, Mediger, Ralph, whatever. I'm out of this fucking game. 100%. If it blows up to the point like it did now, or we talk about it, I'm not going to tell you got callers what to talk about it, but I don't think you'll see me doing another stream on Andy Warski. I'm rooting for Tonka. I'm pulling for Kraut. I think he got a raw deal by a bunch of fucking liars. Guys that really misrepresented what happened to him. I think Tonka's getting a raw deal because he stood up to Mediger and did say, basically Tonka's his own man. He's not going to put up with this bullshit. But that's it. That's I'm done. I'm out. No more fucking this bullshit. I want to get back to stupid shit with Pyrocynical. So I'm out of here. And
speaking of stupid shit,
yeah.
Popular Demand wants you to put the picture I just sent you up on the side of the screen for.
Why is that?
Just to put them next to each other.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you look just like JF. You do look a little like. To be honest with you, not the nose. Well, in fairness, that's Danny DeVito. He's short, from New York, and Italian.
I would take Danny DeVito. I have no problem with that. Send me something else, motherfucker.
Danny DeVito's. I saw him in the city one time.
Really?
My mother was Staten Island. She insisted on going to the hospital in the city. Like it was fucking New Yorkers. There's only good doctors in Manhattan. You can't go to Brooklyn. You can't. No, there's plenty of good doctors in New Jersey. No, we got to go over the fucking George Washington Bridge and goddamn go to fucking doctor. So I'm standing outside having a cigarette. I was probably 18 years old. Danny DeVito out of nowhere, and I was literally sucking on my cigarette. It stands. He's got he's really tiny, right? He's got a stupid fucking his hair in a tiny ponytail with a little hair stick. It was kind of bizarre. His hair was like absolutely gray, and he's just smiling. Just standing in the corner in the middle of Manhattan, smiling, and his cab just comes out right out of nowhere, and he jumps in. He looked like he was owned Manhattan. He's just the happiest dude. He just looked cool, and he's walked out of a building or something, and just a cab pulled up. He's just grinning. I'll never forget.
And I know you're trying to end the show, but fucking, did you hear about the story yesterday where there was a fucking Alec Baldwin was in the city fighting over a parking spot. He got out and beat the fuck out. He got an assault charge. There's pictures of him fucking holding the guy down on his car.
What a shit!
He beat the shit out of him.
Well, he did play a gangster in a movie once.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but we're done. It's got to have to be pretty big to cross our things. We're going back to stupid shit and laughs. I am so sick of this.
What that was like 30 seconds ago, that's what the show's going to be again.
Yeah, that's what the show's going to be again. So it's not really being fear of taken down. I've been told by some pretty powerful YouTubers that I'm not going down. If Keemstar somehow gets successful with one of his jokes, I'll be right back in no time flat. So he can try this shit all he wants. And that's another thing.
Warfare.
I tell you something. Maybe I should put one more thing in the chat. I seem to remember getting a message from Keemstar about calling the German government. I think I remember that. I want to check my DMs real quick.
That sounds like gay ops.
It does, doesn't it? Or a lawyer or something like that. It does sound like gay ops. Do you remember that, Keem?
Huh.
Let's see. I don't remember. I seem to remember. I didn't answer it because he still has access to my DMs, even though he doesn't follow me, and he does DM me from time to time. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? I wish I could search. I wish this thing had a better search option because it's such a pain in the ass. I'm sure I'll see that big red logo. I'm doing this manually. Oh, got it. Let me go back a couple months. I don't remember.
That would have been real funny if that one went off. Big goof, right?
I don't understand what the fuck. It clearly went too far. Oh, that's back in 2016. Alex might be the dumbest person. I seem to remember a week ago. I'm not reporting it. I sent it to Philly D. Tweet's now deleted. Turn it. Because I just want to make sure Philly D deleted the tweet. This is when we're kind of agreeing. And I got. Oh, here we go. Hey guys, I got Joe. This is January of last year, so this is not this shit right here. This ain't a fucking joke. So when you all cry about fucking Ralph, when Keemstar starts crying about fucking Ralph, remember these tweets and remember what he said to me. He's been trying to take me out for fucking ever since baited. I got all the Joe Cronin info, which Joe Cronin called me, said he didn't give him shit. All the videos. And all the tweets, interviews, footage. A 12-year-old is going to have a field day of getting a big push from me again. I think he was talking about fucking Turkey Tom, but Turkey Tom told him to go. I also retained a German attorney because I said mean things about him on the internet. I stood up to him. You've said a lot of lies about me. The only thing you ever said was true. The only thing you ever said, I never give up. Well, that's true. Don't think he's a psychopath now? Here it is. Thanks for joining the stream, Keem. There you go. So the idea when he starts crying about people getting taken off and Ralph getting taken off and he's a free speech advocate, just remember all this fucking horse shit, this gay ops horse shit. Just remember that, all right? Just remember, all right? Because what's the matter?
I could hear drummer 828 furiously typing away at his keyboard, setting
He
up
exposed
Tommy
again!
C. Killed the Baited Podcast Part 6 featuring memology.
I mean, I think me and memology are cool because he actually complimented the thing. I disagree. I have no issues with memology.
No, it only took him 26 episodes to take out BetterHelp. That's fun.
Did work.
No problem.
Well, that didn't really get taken out. So let's call this a night. Let's move on to greener pastures. I don't give a fuck about blood sports, Vinegar. Hey, but Keemstar, you ain't off the hook yet, pal.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead the Migos to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
Bye.